Hey guys, this is the Frisbee Authority, and today I'm doing a review of the second generation iPod Touch. First, I'm going to talk about the hardware. Just like the original iPod Touch, you have 3.5-inch touchscreen, widescreen display. It uses like some kind of electron transfer, so it's glass, unlike the typical, pressure or whatever touchscreens that most devices have. And I really like that. It feels much smoother. It responds very well. It is heat sensitive, so you have to use your finger. You can't use like a stylus or something, but that's fine with me. It feels much more natural. You have the home button, which is used to wake up the device from, like sleep mode or to return you to the home menu. The back is still metal, just like the original iPod Touch. You see down there? It's metal. So it does scratch very easily, so I definitely recommend getting a case or some kind of protection like the Zag Invisible Shield. And one difference between the back from this iPod Touch and the original iPod Touch is that the metal goes all the way around to the front. So you have the chrome bezel, kind of like the iPhone, which I think is a little nicer. The original iPod Touch just had that gray bezel around here. So yeah, that's definitely, I like that a lot better. Also, since it does that now, it is a little bit taller than the original iPod Touch, but it's like just a hair taller, not much of a difference, so it doesn't make any difference to me. On the back, or on the metal, you have the 30-pin proprietary jack, just like you always do with any iPod, except for the shuffle. You have the headphone jack down there, which is not recessed or anything. It works with any headphones. On top, you have the power button right here, same place as the original iPod Touch. Then on the side, one thing that's new, you have the volume rocker, which is very responsive, works very well. And I'll get into that more when I get into the software, but that's very nice. I like that addition. And also with the back now, it's curved just like the iPhone. You guys can kind of see that. It's curved on the sides just like the new iPhone 3G, which I think makes it feel much better in the hands, because your hand is naturally, curved and you hold something like this. It's not going to be like, you're not going to hold your hand flat. It just feels weird. So that makes it feel much better in the hands compared to the original iPod Touch. And I definitely think that makes it look better too. Makes it look like a nicer device. So that's definitely, I think, a good improvement over the last iPod Touch. And you can't see it, but Wi-Fi cover is right about here, and now it's oval. So the original iPod Touch had a square, but this one's oval, and it looks, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but it looks a little nicer, I guess. And many of you may be wondering, but the internal speaker, which the iPod Touch 2G does have, which I think is, in my opinion, it's a big improvement over the original iPod Touch. I like devices that have speakers, like internal speakers, where you can listen to them without using headphones. The internal speaker, I believe, is right around here, underneath the metal. There's no holes, no no any kind of things to let the sound come out. So it does come out like down here, and it comes through the metal. There's no holes or anything, so you can't see it. It doesn't sound, it's not amazing. It's not really loud, but it's loud enough if there's no other noise around you. So it is just for casual listening, like if you're in your room or by yourself. It's not great with bass, it's okay, but if you have a song that's a lot of bass, it might sound really crappy. But my songs don't, so it's fine for me. So yeah, it's a good improvement over the last iPod Touch. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the hardware. Now, before I turn it on, one thing you'll notice is that it does turn on and shut off a little bit faster than the original iPod Touch. I don't know if they changed the chipset or something, but hold the power button for a couple seconds, let go, and you're greeted with the Apple logo, just like on any iPod. And let it take, like 15 seconds to boot up. It takes a lot of time to shut down, though. The boot up is always the longest. And when you first get it, the first boot up is a lot longer than, most of the times. And also, if you have more stuff on here, it'll take longer. Like I have a couple of videos, so it takes a little longer. So you're greeted, let me turn it off. When you first turn it on, you're greeted with the you either brought right into it or you agree with the passcode screen if you have a password. Let me turn it off. So if you want it to now it's off, this is in sleep mode. You can either press the power button or you can press the home button. It brings you into this menu. Shows you the time, date, battery, it says iPod, shows you your Wi-Fi at the top right up here. And it says here, slide to unlock. So you slide it. And let me put my password in. Just a 4-digit password. And here is the main screen. So the time up here, time at the top right up here, battery indicator, it says iPod, and shows you your Wi-Fi strength, 1, 2, or 3 bars. And at the bottom you have music, you have videos, photos, and the iTunes Wi-Fi store, which I don't personally use a lot. But then also the included apps are Safari, Calendar, Mail, Contacts, YouTube, Stocks, Maps, Weather, Clocks, Calculator, Notes, Settings, and the App Store. App Store I use a lot because you get all your apps like that. I'll show you. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 apps that I've downloaded. 5.5 screens of apps that I've downloaded. But I'll do that in other videos. So the Safari right up here, the web browser works very well. I'll show you guys. I have 3 bars right now. Loads up very well. I'll show load Google. You type it in up there. It has really, the memory. Shows you all the things when you type in a letter. See how fast that was really fast. I'll show you. Scroll the it shows you like regular HTML, Yahoo. See progress bar just like Safari. If anybody has Safari for Windows or Mac. See it's full HTML browsing. Double click to zoom in. I like that. And you can pinch out, zoom in, or pinch and zoom out. And that works really well. You can also have multiple things open at once. So yeah, it's a very good browser. Very good if you're on the go and you want to carry this with you to, look on the web. You don't want to bring like a laptop with you. Mail works well. Stocks, Maps, they all work well. I don't use them a lot, but they do work well. App Store, really good bonus. You download so many apps, and I just download mostly free apps, but I have bought a couple, but it is really nice. And I'll show you some music. Music, you have artists, all the different stuff you normally have on any iPod, but you scroll, and just like that. You have the letters at the side, so you can quick jump to a letter. And then, you just press on a song. I'll just pick a song. Here's 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. You see, the speakers are pretty decent. Speakers are pretty good, they're decent. You play pause right there. Skip, skip before go to the next song or previous song. Volume. You can also, if you look, you can change the volume. I'm holding the button aside. So let me see. Yep. Volume rock would change right there. So yeah, you can click on that, it brings that up, you can change where you want the song right here. Options, the Genius playlist, which works well, picks similar songs, so it does work pretty well. I don't use it a lot though, but it works very well. Some songs don't work though if they don't have date on it. See, if I change the volume when I'm here, it shows the little bar right there. So you can press it on the side, so that works really well. Turn it, you get cover flow. Click on cover, click on an album, brings it up. Click on out of it, brings you back. So let me go back into a song. Let's do this song. Any song, you can double click, and I'll show you the rest of the songs in that album. That's pretty nice too. So double clicking right here, the main menu, and brings up that little menu. You can play and pause and stuff. Video quality, very nice. I'll show you briefly. Iron Man. So just relatively good quality. So, you see the video. Quality. So overall, it's a great device. I definitely recommend getting it. It is $300 for 16 GB, which is what I have. and 230 for the 8 gigabyte, and 400 for the 16 gigabyte. I definitely recommend, 32 gigabyte, I'm sorry. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting it. This is my review of the iPod Touch 2nd generation.